As you know, I'm a big college football fan. I'm a big NCAA video game football fan. So when I saw the news about this the other day, I obviously have to give my opinion. EA Sports sued by licensing group. What it means for college football video game as another NIL issue arises. Wait, did I skip something? I hope I didn't. I did not. Okay. The Brander Group, which negotiates group licensing deals for over 50 Division I schools, is suing EA over name, image, likeness deals being offered to athletes for the upcoming EA's college football video game. According to documents obtained by Front Office Sports, EA reportedly contacted the Brander Group several times from 2021 2022 to discuss its plans to offer NIL deals to athletes, with transactions being negotiated with the Brander Group. However, in May 2023, EA Sports chose to work with one team partners to facilitate any group bargaining. The Brander Group is arguing that it should be allowed to negotiate any contracts or deals for athletes at the schools it represents. It also made the claim that EA's sports decision to offer the ability to opt into a deal that does not include the Brander Group is notorious interference. So I feel like this Brander Group is just trying to stick their nose into something. I know last time we spoke about college football, it was talking about players getting more money, which I could definitely see that as to why they're sticking their nose into things. In my opinion, either you opt in or you opt out. You opt in, you get your 500. You could be in the video game. You opt out, you're not in the video game, and you get replaced by a generic, just what I'm thinking of, just randomly generated character name. Like most people are saying, 99.9% of us do not give a fuck. As long as we have the schools, we're going to be far enough along in our dynasties anyway to where we're not going to care about having real players in our dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, it'll be nice to see Alabama have certain players or USC to have certain players, but as long as the school is there, I really don't care about anything else. Know what I'm saying? Let's see. EA places TBG's partner schools in the unenviable position of either breaching their contracts with TBG or potentially losing the opportunity for themselves and their athletes to participate in the video game. Then opt in. If you want to be in it, opt in. If you don't, opt out. EA Tactics will also cause irreplaceable harm to TBG's client athletes and to every student athlete who opts in to their scheme for unfair compensation. Once again, you are an amateur athlete. You are not a pro. You are an amateur. You do not make the money the NFL makes. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. You are a fantastic athlete, but you are not a pro athlete, meaning you are not going to get the $16K or whatever that NFL athletes get because you are not in the NFL. You're not a pro. Like, I would honestly just take the money. If I was in their position, if I was fucking the starting running back at University of Alabama, I'd be like, hell yeah, put me in that motherfucking video game. I want kids to play me and be like, damn, Starforce fucking rocks. You know what I'm saying? But greed, unfortunately, is just taking over the world, man. It's so stupid. What was I saying? I got in a fucking tangent there. Because they're being deprived of the opportunity to have their own representative negotiate on their behalves for fair compensation and fair use of NIL. Multiple reports have indicated that the current deal worked with the one team partners offers around $500 to each player that opts in to have their name, image, and likeness used in the video game, which that's pretty good in my opinion. College Football Players Associate Justin, I'm not gonna fucking, we're gonna say Justin, urged players to boycott EA Sports games in response to the reported offer. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. If every Division I college football player boycotted the football game, the amount of just regular, even former athletes, regular people, former athletes, people that are not in school right now, that are still going to play the game, if I was EA, I would not care. I'm going to be honest with you. But then again, that's just my opinion. I'm sure most people would agree with me, but that's just my opinion. If I was EA, I'd be like, we're still dropping this bitch in fucking summer 2024, which is hopefully in about 12 months here. The Brander Group's lawsuit does not concern the reported $500 offer, nor are there any college athletes involved with the lawsuit. The issue here is not compensation, rather which group represents the players and schools that EA Sports wants to include in the college football video game during negotiations. But I still think that they are trying to negotiate for more money, which is silly in my opinion, but once again, just my opinion. Brander's allegations amount to seeking involvement with any deals EA Sports makes with the 54 Division I schools for whom Brander typically handles NIL licensing. Fans might panic because the original line of NCAA branded video games were killed off by a lawsuit, but that was a different scenario. In July 2009, the former UCLA basketball player Ed O'Bannon, fuck this guy, fuck Ed O'Bannon, I hope you're suffering somewhere, filed a lawsuit against the NCAA and the Collegiate Licensing Company, alleged that an EA Sports title used his likeness without first acquiring his position. Eventually, over 20 collegiate athletes joined as plaintiffs in 2014. The court ruled that in Edward O'Bannon's favor. The NCAA ended its licensing agreement with EA Sports 2013, making NCAA Football 14, which I still play, actually on emulator here, and I also own a physical copy over my PlayStation. You can probably, I don't know, it's my PS. You can see my PS3. Yeah, it's the left of the silver console. It's right behind that red box. If y'all can see that. So I still have my PS3. Still have a working PS3 that works. I love college football, man. I fucking love, especially Madden. Madden is fucking dog shit. Like, Madden is an absolutely awful game, and playing NCAA, it does have its flaws, but I love me NCAA, man. Making NCAA Football 14 the final installment in EA's College Angle Sports video game series, which is a tragedy. As things stands, the return of the game, currently titled EA Sports College Football, is slated for their 2024 release in the summer, hopefully. At least that's what I've heard. But once again, I think it's stupid. If you don't want to be in the game, if you feel like you need more money to be in a video game, then opt out. Like, we are not going to miss you. And in fact, like I said, my dynasty will be so far along within that first week, man. I'm gonna be like fucking generic wide receiver number 25. Who? Like, I will not care.